Namaste, my yogi friends. We'll begin today's practice from a standing position, bringing your feet together, rooting your feet into the mat, finding the balance between four corners of the feet, relaxing your arms down, relaxing your shoulders, aligning your shoulders over the hips, hips over the heels, closing your eyes gently, and taking a moment to bring attention inward, to observe how you feel today, how your mind feels, your heart. Breathing naturally, without trying to change anything. Just observing the state of things at this very moment. With every exhale, trying to let go any tension, any stress in your body. Letting go of any thoughts that do not serve you during the practice. Putting them aside. Leaving everything that you do not need outside of your mat. Bring your palms together against your heart center. I would like to make the theme of our practice patience. Being patient in our daily life, being patient with the people around us, being patient with the processes and things that we do have to deal with. And during this practice, try to be patient with your body. Try not to force any asanas, any moves. Just be patient, enjoy the journey, enjoy the process. When you're ready, inhale, bring your palms up through the sides, reach your arms up. You can add a gentle back bend. And as you exhale, slowly start folding forward from your hip creases, bending the knees and reaching your palms down to the floor or to the shins. Relax here for a moment. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. You can have your palms on the floor or bring them to the shins, straightening the spine, straightening the legs if you can. And as you exhale, gently step your feet back into plank position. Drop down to your knees. Chest and chin, reach the elbows up and extend your torso, finding your upward facing dog. If you are ready, you can also do your cobra for the beginning. Stretch the front of the torso. And as you exhale, curl the toes, activate the core, press the palms into the mat, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Your first downward dog, you can walk your dog, bending your knees one at a time, observing how your legs feel today. Breathe. Begin cultivating your ujjayi breathing, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose, keeping your mouth closed, tuck the chin, pull the navel in. You can move the hips from side to side. And when you're ready, inhale and exhale, step or walk your feet to the front of the mat, folding forward. Keep your knees bent if you need to. It's just the beginning of the practice. Keep observing how you feel, how your calf muscles feel, your hamstrings, your glutes, your back body. Inhale, lift the chest, halfway up. Exhale, fold one more time. And inhale, slowly start rising up, keeping your back flat, lifting the arms up and finding your back bend. Exhale, stand up tall, release the arms down. With every minute of your practice, begin to observe any new sensations that are arising in your body. Inhale, bring the arms up. Find your back bend if you wish. Lift through the heart. Exhale, start folding forward from your hip creases. Bend the knees if you need to. Reach the palms to the floor or the shins. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. And exhale, step or walk your feet back into plank. You can do chaturanga. You can drop to your knees, chest and chin. Inhale, extend the torso. Finding your cobra or upward facing dog. Thighs off the mat, lift through the heart. And exhale, curl the toes, activate the core, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Feet are hip-width distance apart, reach the heels down, straighten your legs, activate the quadriceps, send the tailbone up, press the floor away from you. Roll the biceps out, and breathe. Inhale, step or walk your feet to the front of the mat, lifting the chest halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up, lift the arms up, find your back bend. And exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, lift the arms up, find your back bend. Exhale, fold forward, straighten the legs as much as you can, send the tailbone up. Inhaling, lifting the chest halfway up. Exhale, if you're ready, you can jump back into plank and lower down to your chaturanga. Send the heels forward, bend the elbows to 90 degrees, keep your elbows in towards the ribs. Try not to go lower than 90 degrees. Inhale, lift through the heart, extend the torso, upward facing dog. And exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Breathe and keep letting go. Keep reaching the heels down, spread the fingers, press your whole palms into the mat. Inhale, send the gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees. Step, walk, or jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up slowly, lift the arms up. Find your back bend, lift through the heart. And exhale, release the arms down. Keep observing the heat. Keep focusing on your inhales and exhales. Inhale, lift the arms up. Interlace the fingers. Press the palms away towards the ceiling. Send your shoulder blades down. Root the feet and start lowering the torso down to the right side. Press the palms to the right. Keep pressing your left foot into the mat. Inhale, rise back up to center. Activate the core. Exhale, reach the torso to the left. Keep rooting your right foot into the mat. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, slowly release your arms down. Observe the blood rushing down towards the fingertips, towards the palms. Inhale, squat down into chair, lift the arms up. And exhale, fold forward, straightening your legs. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, step, walk, or jump back into plank, lowering down chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, lift through the heart. Exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips up, drop your left heel down 45 degrees, step your right foot forward, and inhale, warrior one. Exhale, frame the foot, step your right foot back to plank, lower the elbows, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips up, drop your right heel 45 degrees, step your left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one, lift through the heart. Exhale, frame the foot. Step your left foot back into plank, lowering down to your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. If you wish, transition through chaturanga to your downward dog. Send the tailbone up, reach the heels down, straighten the legs. Activate the quadriceps and press the floor away from you. Roll the biceps out, finding the space between your shoulder blades. Tuck the chin, breathe here. Keep reaching the heels down. Inhale, send the gaze forward, bend the knees, and try to jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, fold forward, reach the chest towards the thighs. Inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms up. Chair. Exhale, stand up tall, release the arms down. Inhale, squat down into chair, lift the arms up. Exhale, straighten the legs, fold forward, keep your back flat, reach the arms down. Inhale, lifting the chest halfway up. Exhale, step walk or jump back, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, transition through chaturanga to your downward dog. Drop your left heel down, right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, frame the foot, step it back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips down, up. Drop your right heel down, left foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, drop the palms down, step your left foot back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale if you wish, adding chaturanga, downward dog. 5 inhales and exhales, breathe here, keep letting go any tension, any resistance. Tuck the chin, pull the navel in. Inhale, send the gaze forward. Exhale, bend the knees, step walk or jump to the front of the mat. Inhaling, lifting the chest halfway up. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhale, bend the knees. Lift the arms up, chair. Exhale, stand up tall, release the arms down. One more time. Inhale, bend the knees, squat down, lift the arms up, chair. Exhale, start straightening the legs, folding forward from your hip creases, keeping your back flat. Slowly reach the palms down. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, step walk or jump back, plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Drop your left heel 45 degrees. Step your right foot forward. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, frame the foot, step it back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, chaturanga, downward dog. Drop your right heel down, left foot forward, inhale, warrior one. Exhale, focus on the breathing. Step your left foot back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, chaturanga, downward dog. Send the tailbone up, reach the heels down, press the floor away from you. 5 inhales and exhales. Tuck the chin, activate your pelvic floor. Inhale, send the gaze forward, bend the knees. Step walk, jump to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, bend the knees, chair. Exhale, stand up tall, release the arms down. Take a moment to observe the heat, observe the sensations, observe the quality of your breathing, observe what's going on in your mind. Inhale, lift the arms up, interlace the fingers, press the palms up towards the ceiling and send the shoulder blades down. Activate the core, root the feet into the mat, inhale, and exhale, reach the torso, lean the torso to the right, press the palms away. Make sure you're rooting your left foot into the mat, stretch the left side of the torso. Stretch, 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 press the palms away from you. Inhale, slowly rise up, use the core. And exhale, let's do the same thing. Lean into the left, rooting your right foot into the mat, exhale. Keep your chest open. Inhale, rise up slowly. Exhale, release the palms and lower the arms down. Observe the blood rushing down towards the fingertips. Think about the theme of our practice, patience, being patient with your body during the practice. And then taking your intention outside of the mat to your daily routine. When you're ready, squat down into chair, lift the arms up, lift through the heart, send your shoulder blades down, making sure the knees don't go over the toes, squeeze your inner thighs together. Keep breathing. Tuck the chin slightly, activate the core. Inhale and exhale, release the arms down, interlace the fingers right behind you, squeeze the shoulder blades, open the heart. And exhale, turn the chest to the right, send the arms to the left as far as you can. Feel a nice stretch in your right shoulder. Keep your chest open and your neck long. Squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze. Try not to move the hips. Inhale, return to center. And exhale, turn the chest to the left, send your arms to the right. Open your heart. Inhale, return to center. Lift through the heart and exhale. Fold forward, lowering the chest down on top of the thighs. Keep your knees bent, squeeze the shoulder blades, keep your neck long, and reach the palms to the front of the room. If you have a belly on your way, you can open your knees wider. Keep your neck long. Now straighten your legs and turn the chest to the right and reach your arms to the left. Inhale, return to center, and exhale, turn the chest to the left, reach the arms to the right. Inhale, return the chest to the center, bend the knees, let go of the hold, lift the arms up, finding your chair. Energize the arms, send the energy out through the fingertips. Bring the palms together towards the heart. Inhale and exhale, find the twist to the right. Trying to bring the elbow to the outer edge of your right thigh. Press the palms together and push your right shoulder to the back of the room and try to elongate the waist. Breathe here. If you're not able to do it, you can extend your arms and breathe here. Inhale and exhale, return to center. And let's do the other side. Inhale and exhale, take the variation on your left side. Elbow to the outside of the knee. Or extend the arms. Making sure the knees are staying even. Breathe. Inhale, return back to center. Extend your arms up. Stay low in your chair. Try to get rid of the arch in your lower back. Keep your spine in neutral position. Inhale, stand up tall. And exhale, slowly release the arms down. Slowly, slowly. Try not to rush. And observe the tingling sensation coming down your arms towards the fingertips. When you're ready, inhale, bring your palms up, find your back bend. And exhale, start folding forward. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, step walk or jump back to plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, if you wish, add chaturanga. And then downward dog. Keep reaching your left heel down, lift your right leg up, keep your hips squared. Push your right heel to the back of the room. Sink the chest lower. Feel a deeper stretch on your left hamstring. And maybe you can pulse the heel up towards the ceiling. Right heel is lifting up, up, up higher. Feel a nice stretch on your left leg. And now you can open the hip, bend the knee, point the toes behind you. Breathe. Stretch your belly, open the hip. Press both palms into the mat. And if you wish, you can descend your right heel down, right foot down to the floor, rotating the chest up towards the ceiling, finding your wild thing pose. Stretch your chest, stretch the front of the hips, your belly. Inhale, slowly return back to your one-legged dog. Lower your right heel down. Tuck the chin, inhale, lift your left leg up. Keep your hips squared, push your right heel down into the mat and reach your left heel to the back of the room. Keeping your hips squared, sinking the chest a little bit lower. And maybe you can pulse the left heel up, up, up towards the ceiling. And now open the hip, bend the knee, point the toes behind you. Sink the chest lower. Inhale and exhale, slowly lower the foot down. Rotating the chest up towards the ceiling, wild thing pose. Inhale and exhale, slowly return back. One-legged dog, lower your left leg down. Breathe in here. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Dropping your back heel down, rising up for your warrior one. Front knees bent. Extend your arms. Align your shoulders over the hips. Keep your back legs straight. Lift through the heart. Exhale, frame the foot. Step your right foot back into plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and step it to the front of the mat, dropping your back heel down. Rising up, warrior one. Lift through the heart and send your shoulder blades down. Bend the front knee. Back leg is straight. Inhale and exhale, frame the foot. Step your left foot back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale and exhale, bend the knees. Step walk or jump to the front of the mat, finding your squatting position at the front of your mat. Preparing for your crow arm balance, press the palms into the mat, aligning your knees at the back of your triceps as close to the armpits as you can or outside of your shoulders. Send the gaze forward, press your whole palms into the mat, spreading the fingers. Lift the hips, squeeze the glutes, activate the core and start leaning your weight towards the arms. Breathe here. Find your balance, activate the core. Inhale and exhale, you can jump back into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step it to the front of the mat, dropping your back heel down. Rising up, warrior two. Front knees bent, hips and chest open to the side. Send your gaze forward, energize the arms. Align the knee over the front heel. Inhale, flip your front palm up and reverse your warrior. Inhale, rise up, framing your front foot, stepping your right foot back into plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up, step it to the front of the mat, drop your back heel down. Warrior two, left side, opening the hips, chest to the right, gazing forward. Activating your inner left thigh to align the knee over the heel, shoulders over the hips. Softening your face muscles, relaxing and letting go. Inhale, flip your front palm up, and exhale, reverse the warrior. Activate the core. Inhale, rise up, frame your front foot, step your left foot back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Observe how your downward dog feels now. If your legs and back body feel more open. Inhale and exhale, send the gaze forward, bend the knees, step walk or jump to the front of the mat and transition to your crow arm balance. Press the palms into the mat, lift the heels and transition. Start aligning the knees at your triceps and slowly lifting your feet off the mat, gazing forward. Inhale and exhale, try to jump chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, curl the toes, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Drop your back heel down, rising up for your warrior two. Inhale and exhale, lower your right palm to the inner side of your right foot. Finding your extended side angle stretch, lifting your left arm up and reaching it forward, gazing towards the top palm. Breathe here, keep your back leg straight, front knees bent. Press through the front foot, lift the torso up and find your bind. Sending your right arm under your right thigh, left arm right behind you, interlacing the fingers. Back leg is straight, breathe, gaze up. Inhale and exhale, let go of the bind. Frame your front foot. Step your right foot back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Drop your back heel down. Rise up for your warrior two. Inhale. Exhale, lower your left palm to the inner side of the left foot. Lift your right arm up, stack the shoulders, and reach your right arm forward, gazing towards the top palm. Pressing your shoulder into the knee, into the shoulder. Keep the chest open, back leg is straight. Breathe. Inhale, press through the front foot, lift the torso slightly up, and send your left arm under your left thigh, right arm right around you, interlace the fingers, lift through the heart. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. Let go of the bind. Frame your front foot. Step your left foot back into plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips up. Downward dog. Breathe here. Send the tailbone up. Inhale, send the gaze forward. Exhale, step walk or jump to the front of the mat, preparing for your crow. Press the palms into the mat, spread the fingers, lift the hips, lift the heels, align the knees, at the back of your triceps. Start gazing forward, leaning the weight forward, and lifting your toes off the mat. Breathe. And maybe jump into chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up, step it to the front of the mat. Drop your back heel down, rise up for your warrior two, gaze forward, bend the front knee. Straighten the front leg, inhale, send the hips back, reach the torso forward, and exhale, lower down for your triangle, send the gaze up. Root the feet into the mat, stack the shoulders, energize the arms, use the core to support the torso. Inhale and exhale, send the gaze down, press through the front foot, rise up, lift your right arm up, elongate the torso, and reverse your triangle. Inhale and exhale, bend the front knee, frame your front foot, step your right foot back into plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up, step it to the front, drop your back heel down, warrior two. Inhale, straighten your front leg, push the hips back, lean the torso forward, exhale, lower down triangle. Stack the shoulders, reach your right arm up, keep your torso long. Inhale and exhale, send the gaze down, relax the neck, press through the front foot, rise up, elongate the torso and reverse the warrior. Inhale, return to neutral, bend the front knee, frame your front foot, step your left foot back into plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. And exhale, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Inhale, send the gaze forward, exhale, step walk or jump to the front of the mat. Either stay in your squatting position and rest, or take your crow, arm balance, press the palms into the mat, lift the hips, lift the heels, start aligning the knees at the back of your tricep, and balance. Inhale and exhale. Shoot the legs back, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Drop your back heel down and rise up for your warrior two. And now when you're ready, straighten your front leg, lower your right arm down, keep your left arm lifted, heel to heel alignment. Inhale and exhale, find your reverse triangle, reaching your left palm to the outside of your right foot, maybe on top of the foot or the block, and find the twist, squaring the hips, sending your right hip back, left hip forward. Inhale and exhale, lower your right arm down. You can step your back foot slightly forward, elongate the spine. Inhale and exhale, fold forward over your front thigh and walk your palms back, fingers pointed towards your back foot. Inhale, start lifting the torso, bending the front knee, stepping your right foot back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and step it to the front of the mat. Drop your back heel down, warrior one. Square the hips. Now, straighten your front leg, inhale, and exhale, take your reverse triangle on the left side. Start turning the chest to the left, sending your right hip back, left hip, sending your left hip back, right hip forward, bringing the palm to the top of the foot or the outside of the foot or the block, and trying to stack the shoulders, sending your gaze up. Breathing here. Trying to elongate your spine, finding the space between your vertebrae, elongating your neck. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale, lower your left arm down, framing the foot. Step your back foot slightly forward, keeping your heel to heel alignment. Inhale, elongate the spine, and exhale, keep your legs straight, lower down, walking your palms to the back of the room. When you're ready, inhale, start walking your palms forward, bend the front knee, frame the foot, step your left foot back into plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, and exhale, lift the hips up, downward dog. Walk your palms towards the feet. Grab your big toes with your index and middle fingers. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. And exhale, start opening your elbows to the sides, bending the elbows, and reaching your chest towards the thighs, sending the tailbone up. Using your core to reach the thighs using your core to reach the belly towards the thighs. If you need to open the legs wider for your belly, please do so. Inhale and exhale, start lowering down. Breathe here. Keep reaching your elbows up towards the ceiling, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up, and exhale, either repeat the same variation or bring the palms right under the feet. If you're not able to hold onto the feet, hold onto the ankles or the back of your calf muscles and just help yourself to fold forward deeper, trying to keep your back flat, maybe keeping a little bend in your knees. So take the variation that works for you today. Inhale. And exhale, start bending the elbows. Keep sending the tailbone up, up, up towards the ceiling. With every exhale, folding a little deeper. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up. And as you exhale, let go of the hold. And now, see if you can bring your palms under the heels. Inhale, lift the chest halfway up if you can. And exhale, start folding forward. And if your knees are bent, just fold forward as low as you can. And then start straightening your legs. Breathe here, send the tailbone up, up towards the ceiling. And breathe. Inhale, start lifting the chest halfway up. And squatting down into your malasana, opening your legs wider, lifting through the heart, pressing the palms together and pressing the elbows towards the inner thighs. Reach the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Send your shoulder blades down. And if you wish, you can press your right palm into the mat, press the shoulder into the knee into the shoulder, open the chest up, lift your right arm up and back. And maybe take your bind, breathe here. Don't let your knees collapse inward. Inhale and exhale, gently release. Return to neutral. And exhale, press your left palm into the mat, press the shoulder into the knee into the shoulder, open the chest, lift your right arm up and send it back. Keep your spine long and maybe find your bind. Inhale and exhale, gently release the bind. And now bring the palms at the back of your skull, but not on the neck. So don't bring the palms to the neck, just the skull, and interlace the fingers. Inhale and exhale, start stretching the back of your neck, your upper back, slightly applying pressure towards the skull, rounding your upper body. You can gently move the head from side to side and see what it does. Just be careful with the pressure. And when you're ready, stop applying the pressure, let go of the hold, and slowly lift the chest up, returning to your malasana. And drop your palms down, drop the knees down, and step your right foot forward, finding your low lunge. So your back knee is on the mat, and sink the hips as low as you can, stretching the left hip flexor. You can bring your right palm on top of the knee, activate the core, inhale, lift your left arm up, and find your back bend. Activate the core, inhale, rise back up, and exhale, lower your left palm down and find the twist to the right, reach your right arm up. Either stay here or bend the left knee and reach for your left foot, and slowly start reaching the foot towards the glute, stretching your quadricep, be careful, make sure the weight is not on the kneecap. Inhale and exhale, gently let go of the hold, and now bring your right palm to the inner side of the right foot, walking your right foot to the outer edge of the mat, finding yourself in your lizard. If this is enough, just stay here and breathe. Maybe you can lower your elbows down to the floor. Now extend your arms and walk your right foot to the left side of the mat, gently lowering your right knee down, preparing for your pigeon. Square the hips. Lowering the hips down to the floor and maybe lowering down to your elbows. And maybe lowering the chest down to the floor. Inhale, slowly lift the torso up. Press the palms into the mat, curl your back toes, and step your right foot to the back of the mat. Drop the knees down, push the hips back, and find your child's pose. Relax here, relax your back. When you're ready, inhale, lift the torso up and step your right and step your left foot forward. Finding your low lunge. Right knees on the mat. And sink the hips as low as you can. Try to relax as much as you can, being cautious, being patient with your practice. If you need to use the wall or the chair for support, please do so. You can lower your left palm on top of the left knee. Inhale, lift your right arm up, activate the core, lift through the heart, and find your back bend. Inhale, slowly rise up, lowering your right palm to the floor, and twisting to the left, extending your left arm up. And maybe bending your right knee, reaching for your right foot, and slowly reaching the heel towards the glute. Inhale and exhale, slowly let go of the right foot and bring your left palm to the inner side of the left foot. Walking your left foot to the outer edge of the mat. Finding your lizard. If you're ready, lower your elbows down to the floor. And now extend your arms and walk your left foot to the right side of the mat, lowering your left knee to the floor, squaring the hips if you need to. Put some cushion under your left glute. Lift through the heart and exhale, lower down for your pigeon. And maybe lower down to your elbows. And maybe lower your chest down. When you're ready, extend your arms. Curl your back toes. Step your left foot back into plank. Drop the knees down. Push the hips back. Child's pose. Relaxing your body, letting go any tension. Inhale, slowly lift the torso up. Bring your knees together, feet together. Keep your fingertips on the mat and start lifting the knees off the mat, stretching the tops of the feet. Breathe here. Try to keep your heels together. Observe the sensations. You can play with moving the knees slightly down and back up. And then slowly lower the knees down. Relax here for a moment. Now drop the hips to the left side and step your right foot to the outer edge of your left thigh and descend your right sit bone to the floor. Preparing for your twist. Inhale, lift your arms up, and exhale, start twisting to the right. Either bring the elbow to the outside of your right knee or squeeze the knee in towards the belly, elongating the spine. Take the variation that works for you. You can take your bind, work with your body today, be patient. Inhale, reach the crown of the head up, and exhale, twist, gazing over your right shoulder. Inhale, reach the crown of the head up. And exhale, twist. Inhale. And exhale, twist a little deeper. Inhale and exhale, gently release and twist. And now lean forward, bring your knees to the floor. Feet are open wide and lower the hips down, preparing for your Gomukhasana, your hip stretch. Just keep your spine long, reach the crown of the head up. You can hold on to the feet, breathe here. You may want to put a block or a towel under the hips. Breathe here. You can lean forward if you wish. Now, remove the foot from the outside of your left thigh and just hug the right shin and gently rock it from side to side, stretching the outer edge of your right hip. Breathe here. Inhale and exhale, gently release and transition back to your knees. And now drop the hips to the right side and step your left foot to the outer edge of your right thigh and place your left sit bone onto the mat. Inhale, lift your arms up. And exhale, find the twist. Start twisting from your lower back, then middle back, and then your shoulders and the neck. And now either squeeze the knee towards the chest or bring the elbow outside of your knee. Breathe here. Keep your shoulders over the hips. Inhale and exhale, twist. Inhale and exhale, twist. Inhale and exhale. Release and Inhale, lean forward, dropping your left knee down to the floor, open your feet wide. And descend the hips down. Breathe here, observe the sensations. Inhale and exhale, gently release your left foot. And now just hug your left shin, reaching the shin towards the chest, gently rocking from side to side. Keep your spine long, breathe. Inhale and exhale, gently release. And bring your feet together, opening your knees wide for your Baddha Konasana. Open your feet like a book. Inhale, lift through the heart, and exhale, start leaning forward, reaching the knees to the floor. Inhale, start lifting the chest up, letting go of the hold. Bringing your knees together and slowly lowering down to your elbows and pressing your spine down one vertebra by vertebra at a time, lowering the shoulders to the mat. Squeeze the knees to the chest. Rock from side to side. Grab your big toes with your index and middle fingers and reach your knees to the floor, close to your armpits. You can play with reaching one knee and then the other. You can hold onto the soles of the feet and apply your arm strength to reach the knees closer. And gently release, bring your feet to the floor and send the knees to the left side. Extending your arms, gazing to the right. Bring your knees back to center and send the knees to the right, gaze to the left. Inhale, return your knees back to center. Feet together, open your knees out for your Baddha Konasana. You can bring your right palm to your belly, left palm to your heart. Relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your neck, your head, your back body. Letting your knees be heavy. You can stay in Shavasana in this pose. You can stay for Shavasana in this pose. You can extend your legs. Relaxing every part, every cell of your body. Slowing down your breathing. Relaxing your feet, your ankles, your knees. your thighs, your hips. Relaxing your back, your shoulders. Slowly begin waking up your body, moving your fingers, your toes, bringing your knees in, and rolling to your right side. Thank you for finding the time to practice your yoga with me. I hope you enjoyed this sequence. Subscribe, share with your friends. Stay connected to the theme of our practice. Be patient with anything that's arising on your way during your life outside of your mat. Be patient with your yoga practice. Be patient with the emotions that are arising when you deal with people and situations. Just observe and let anything that doesn't serve you drift away. Thank you for your practice. Namaste.